of the world, now I'm living. And the good just gets better, keeps on giving. Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah.
Hi, thanks so much for joining me today. It's Ann Perry, Numerologist. Today is the second video in a series of 4 videos I'm creating for you called What are the 4 core numbers observed in a numerology chart? So today we're going to be talking about the second core number, which is called the expression number. And we're going to be talking about how does the expression number differ from the life path number. Okay, you ready to get going? Here we go. So what exactly is an expression number? Okay, so the expression number is where we hide our potential and our natural gifts, okay? This is something that you would have chosen prior to your birth. This is something that you would have given consideration to before you incarnated. You know, I often tell my clients that we have a meeting with our spirit guides prior to incarnating, and we discuss with them all the things that maybe we didn't get so right in our previous lifetime, and we talk about how we want to improve in the forthcoming lifetime. So you've already chosen at this point your life path number, which is your lesson. So we want to bring in some talents that are going to help us out with that lesson. So within that expression number, it's made up of all of the letters within your birth name, your full birth name. So if you have middle names and whatnot, we take those all into consideration. Your first published name on your birth certificate. So it identifies our unique abilities that we wanted to bring forward to help us on our journey as a life path number of whatever we've chosen. So it illustrates the best type of work that we're well suited for. So it takes the guesswork out of that, which is kind of nice. It supports the life path number, and it was strategically chosen letter by letter. So now you didn't choose necessarily the birth name. You sent forth a telepathic message to whomever named you in this lifetime, and you said, listen guys, don't care what you call me. You can call me whatever you want, but you have to make sure that my name vibrates at the vibration of whatever your choice is, okay? So it is derived by calculating all the letters in your birth name. So let's take a look at how that works. So how to calculate the expression number. So we have to do it the same way as we do our life path number. We're going to break down each name independently. So here in this case, I've got the first name of Anne. Coincidental, isn't it? I think not. So A, you can see over here, vibrates at the energy of the 1. The N, when we look over here, it vibrates at the energy of the 5, okay? So N is ANN, so it's 155, it equals 11. So 11 is a master number, we're not going to reduce that, we're going to leave it right by itself. So now we have the middle name of Jane. The J vibrates at the energy of the 1, the A also a 1, the N vibrates at the 5, and so does the E, okay? And then Smith, likewise, it's 1492 plus 8 equals 24. Now we're going to reduce the 24 to 2 plus 4 equals 6. Then what you're going to do is add up all of those equations. So we're going to add 11 plus 3 plus 6 equals 20, and 2 plus 0 equals 2. So in this case, the expression number is a 2. Pretty simple. So how do expression numbers differ? Well, if you have a 1 expression number, this is somebody who aspires to be the executive, the administrator, somebody who's got really good leadership abilities. They're very original, they're very creative, they're self-starters. So you can see that even a 1 life path number would have those qualities as well, right? But in the life path position, that talks about what they need to learn. This talks about, the expression number talks about what we're bringing to the table, okay? This brings our innate talents and gifts, okay? So if we have a weakness somewhere in our life path number, we might choose to bring in, say, a 1 as an expression number to support that weakness we have in our life path number. If you come in with a number 2, this means that you're an excellent team player, really good facilitator. You really like to create harmony between divergent forces. So 2 people that are arguing, you like to kind of, make them make nice. So you're the peacekeeper, very intuitive, very diplomatic, very sensitive. You make a really good counselor. The 3 is someone who's a very gifted communicator. This is somebody who's very creative, very artistic, very imaginative. They've usually got a really good sense of humor. They make great writers. Anything to do with self-expression is really important here. They're performers, and they make really great fun teachers as well. The 4 is someone who is the organizer, right? Remember, 4 posts into the ground. I know what I'm doing. I got it all planned out. They're the planners. They're the managers. They're very practical, grounded people. They've got really good, strong work ethics. So say, for example, your life path number is a 3. You tend to be a little airy-fairy, right? Because you're so creative and you get all these ideas coming in, downloading and whatnot. The 4 expression number would be a really good choice because that would help you to put all of these ideas that you have into actual practical form, okay? The 5 is somebody who's very versatile, very quick-minded, great in sales. They can sell ice to the Eskimos. They are typically team players, and they really like to be a part of a big team, a big winning team. Very talented in a lot of areas, right? They can be very flexible, very adaptable. So if the life path number here is a 4, which says, I'm steady as a rock. I live inside a box. I'm not willing to, to deviate. I kind of, like to know what's going on. The 5 expression number would really help them to kind of loosen up a little bit and to be able to see all sides to a situation. Okay. The 6 is I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice here. The 6 is someone who's very responsible, very much the nurturer, really likes to be of service to other people. They're the caregivers. They're very conscientious. They're always finding ways to be of service and just help people outside of themselves all the time. So they're very balanced, right? So, the 6 expression number can help somebody who's a 5 life path number, because the 5 is somebody who's really learning how to be responsible, particularly in areas that relate to them being able to get the freedom that they so desire, right? The 5s kind of struggle with attention to detail. So the 6s are the perfectionists, right? So they're always looking over things, making sure things are just okay, right? So that might make a good connection. The 7s are very intuitive. They're very analytical. They make really, really good teachers. Anything to do with sciences or metaphysics. They're the researchers. They're specialists. They really like to specialize in an area. Usually something that's a little out there is really good for the 7. So they're not afraid to take a chance or a risk in that area. The 8s are people who are very organized, very competitive. They love to be the managers. They can be very money focused. Not to the, not in a greedy kind of a way, but they just like nice things, right? They really like quality, and they'll work really hard for it. So, but they typically have a really good head on their shoulders for money and how to work with it. They like to handle large projects. The 9s are the humanitarians. These are the social workers, the healers, the teachers, the ones that just really love to be of service to humanity in some way. They are very philanthropic. They're very creative. They're extremely intuitive. The 11s, of course, we know they're the inspirational ones. They're intuitive. They need to be the spiritual messengers. They love to deliver spiritual messages. The thing with the 11, which we need as an expression number, is that they could really assist somebody who maybe has a 4 life path number, okay, or even a 22 4 life path or path number for that matter. They have the ability to see things a little differently. They're able to intuit things better. They're very, very sensitive, intuitive people who can channel messages related to what the life path number 4 needs to do to get the job done. Okay, so it is a really good connection. They really work better outside of business because they really are very sensitive. The 11 energy is very sensitive to any kind of chaos in the business world or any kind of negativity or, cutthroatedness. Is there such a word as cutthroatedness? I just created it. Let it here be known. But you know what I'm saying? If it's a negative environment, the 11s don't do particularly well in that. So they're better in a controlled environment where they can kind of control what's going on. So being self-employed is really good for them. The 22, very capable. They are the master builders, focused. They're focused on humanity. They're very much the visionary. They see the big picture. They're very idealistic. The 22 makes an excellent expression number for somebody who's the 11, because the 11 gets all these messages, but if they don't have enough grounded energy within themselves, they have a hard time taking those messages and those creative ideas and turning them into something. So when the 22 comes in as the master builder, that's really assisting the 11 to get the job done. And it's funny how many times I see that as a combination. We get the 11 life path number of the 22 4 master builder. Wow, it's amazing connections. So what's the difference between the life path number and the expression number? Well, the life path number holds the lessons that you agreed to learn. So the expression number holds the talents that you chose to bring forward to assist you on your life path. So I'll give you another example. My life path number is the 7. So the 7 is the spiritual teacher. It's somebody who really enjoys time by herself, somebody who kind of likes to meditate and hang out and read books and tap into nature and analyze things and work by themselves. But that wouldn't make me a particularly effective teacher all by myself, right? Because I wouldn't have the courage to go out there and do what I'm doing right now. So I brought with me the 5 expression number. So the 5 expression number says, I don't mind doing YouTube. I don't mind doing TV. I can do radio. I can do blogs. I can do whatever, right? Because I'm the entertainer. I like to have fun, like to joke around and just have a good time. So I bring forward with me the energy necessary to get my message across to those who care to listen. We talked about the 11 life path with the 22-4 expression, great combination. Somebody with a 4 life path and a 5 expression is great again. Touch on that again. The 4 is somebody who's very sort of narrowly focused. They live by the rules. They become very fixated on things. They're very attention to detail. Cold meds will do that to you, right? And yet the 5 expression number brings in a lot more fun, a lot more flexibility, adaptability. Remember, these are the talents that we're bringing forward, the gifts that we bring forward to help us on our life path, which is the lesson. So the 4 is learning how to be disciplined, focused, and whatnot. They're working really, really, really hard to stay focused. The 5 expression number comes in and says, hey, relax, chill out. Let's have some fun with this. You can still get the job done. Okay. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. This is part 2 of the 4 series. The next video will be on the heart's desire, so I hope you'll join me for that too. You are welcome to contact me anytime. I am at AnnPerryNumerologist.com. I've also got an active Facebook page. Love for you to follow me there. Hope you'll subscribe and share this with your friends if you feel that it will be of value to them as well. Looking forward to seeing you again. Hope you're taking advantage of some of the courses I've got on Udemy as well. If I can be of any help in any way, let me know. Hoping you're having a great day. Take care, guys. Bye for now.